Hi. Good evening.
Good evening, Paul.
Good evening, Bobby.
How are you?
Cracking.
Cracking, and we're up and running.
Cracking, and we're working this week.
Yes, we are. Good evening, Clary.
We're cooking.
My favourites, Clary. And Kelsey. How we doing? Gilly's in. Yep. So I hope you're all well. All well and fit.
So good evening, Gilly, Kelsey, love, Clary, and Noxie. I presume everybody can see us and hear us.
Yes, just let us know in the chat if there's an issue.
I put up my link in YouTube and it's just stood still. But it could be my system, so I'll leave it. I'll turn it off.
You know something? I think there might be an issue with YouTube at the moment because there's a few of my videos I've watched today would not play.
All right. Well,
so I'm wondering if it's them. And I've restarted computer. I've updated Google and everything.
There you go. Jeff's saying it's buffering. That's what it was doing on my system.
Yeah, it is with mine. It's buffering now.
Yeah, and I don't think it's us.
No, it isn't. I think there's an issue with YouTube today. But when they've sorted it out, they'll still be able to play it back or at least
yeah.
But if you can't,
good evening. Sorry,
we are here, and hopefully, you won't be able to hear us. But we'll battle on because that's what we do. Anyway.
Yeah, we can blather for an hour.
So what kind of week you had, Paul?
It's been cracking, mate. Been okay.
Has it?
Yeah.
Good. You sound good, Fettle.
Well, I've had a nice morning. I've had a nice morning out for a couple of hours with the two of my favourite women.
All right.
Not going to tell you who my favourite women are, but I was out with two of them.
Well, Clary and Kelsey won't be happy about that, will they? They thought they were favourites.
Well, there you go.
I'm back on YouTube.
Is it just me or is something happening? Keeps going off. No, we think it's YouTube, Gilly.
Yeah, I think they've got an issue. It's not. Sorry, Paul. Go on.
No, I was just. Evening, Tom. I was just going to say that everything's running smoothly on our side, and according to my test, it's uploading to YouTube correctly, but YouTube's gone belly up for some reason.
Well, Kelsey says it's immaculate now. Yeah. Evening, Jeff. Yeah, Noxie, how we doing? The thing is, I've been watching a few things on YouTube today, and I've had problems with buffering. So I think it's them because it sounds like everybody else is having issues. So, as I said, if it does go off, we're still here, and you'll be able to watch it back.
I can honestly say it's not us. It's YouTube.
We do buffer personally sometimes.
Yeah,
I definitely do. My memory starts buffering.
But, yeah.
Hiya, Storage Tom. Gilly, yes. We said hello. But first in with Gilly.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm just looking to see if I've missed anybody who's popped in. Jeff, I don't know if I've said hello, but good evening, Jeff. Yeah, it'll come right, I suppose.
So there you go, folks. It's not just Paul that has issues.
No, it's not. Man, sure, I suppose there'll be somebody down at YouTube in one of their things pulling their hair out and effing and blinding, just like I do.
Well, no doubt, because I didn't turn the computer on 4 o'clock, and from then on it's been like that. So God knows how long they've had this issue. But they do occasionally. Facebook has same problems. Occasionally they'll have a I don't know what it is, but they'll have some kind of shortage. Something happens, and they've to start earning the money.
It'll be the pissing Russians. I blame the Russians.
Yeah, off and on, Staunch Tom says, yeah.
And if it's not the Russians, it'll be that fat orange twat. So,
as I said, folks, I'll say it last time now that if it does buffer and it's on and off, don't worry about it. You'll be able to watch it back. But there's nothing we can do about it. But me and Paul will be here for an hour, as we always are, having a good old chat. So you've had a good week then, eh?
Well, it's running all right on mine now. So
yeah, it's on and off with mine.
it's been okay. Yeah, I mean, when I say I've had a good week, it's I've done nothing special. Like it's every day is the same for me. I get up, make a coffee, do a couple of things, watch the news, turn the news off, put the music on, get back on the PC, and just plod about all day.
Well, that's
Every
all
day's the same. So
hey, there'll be lots of folk jealous of that.
it's like I've said many a time before. I'm a troglodyte. Yeah, Kelsey, I was baking.
Oh, you've been baking, have you?
Yeah, I.
Well, I've had a crap week.
Oh well,
because I've got arthritis in my right knee, and it's been a nightmare for last month or more. It's absolutely, it's like somebody stabbing your knee all the time, 24/7.
Yeah,
I'd rather have toothache. Anyway, they've
I don't get toothache because I ain't got any teeth.
well, no, but
I was
they
just
gave
trying
me
to
these
make light of
tablets.
it. Sorry.
They gave me these tablets originally, and they worked for a while, and then they just obviously they got in my system, and my system obviously said it's not enough, so they tried another one, and that worked for a short while. Anyway, they've given me a patch now, see if that works. But I'm booked in to have an injection in my knee. Is it cortisone?
Yeah.
So that hopefully that'll, and they say that can last up to a few months. But my mate's mate, not my mate, my mate's mate is a farmer, and he does it to cows because they have to have it in cows. So if they want me to pay, I'll go see my mate and get some off him.
Yeah. Is that ketamine?
I ain't a clue.
You get it on the streets.
Where's Bibby? Where's Bibby? The little puff, he says, does Knox.
He
He usually pops in, doesn't he?
He'll be having a kip or something.
But he doesn't understand us anyway. When I said to Paul, you're in fine fettle, he won't have understood that. We ain't Bibby, would he? He's a southerner.
Aye. It's
so yeah. I've had a terrible week really because I'm not sleeping, but it is what it is, and you have to get on with it, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Get on with it. I suppose it's signs of getting on. I've got my centre stick and all, and I refuse to use a bloody stick, but I've had to give in eventually.
Oh, it's I've got one in the I was going to say in the back passage, but I'm not going to say that. It sounds awful, doesn't it? I've got one in the cupboard in there, a stick all ready for when I won't be able to walk again.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's amazing, isn't it? I mean, you do end up succumbing to these things, but it is what it is. But
I think I might, I think in a couple of weeks' time, I just might sign up to a health club.
You what? An health club?
And go and lift some weights and bang some things and bit of boxing and, try and get in shape a bit.
Clary says, keep your back passage out of this.
I'm certainly going to.
Clary's lovely. He's a lucky man, he's Noxie. She's a lovely girl, is Clary.
I was going to say there's nobody getting in my back passage, but that would be telling a lie because I have to go back to the bloody hospital beginning of next month. So another camera action.
Well, Noxie, we're looking at mobility scooters a few weeks back, but the boss, Clary, said no. Well, I've been told I can get one. Doctors tell me if you want a mobility scooter, you can get one. But I asked him if they do 2-seaters so me and my mate can go to the pub on a Friday. But he wouldn't have it. He didn't think that was funny. I did.
I did as well.
I once went to doctors with Mrs., a good few years ago. And he says, well, look, get on. Seriously, this isn't a joke. He says to her, because she texts me and I go with her because I lie, you see. So she has to come with me because I lie. Anyway, I say I'm right when I'm not. Anyway, I'd gone this time with her and he said, well, we'll have a look. I examine her, listen to her, whatever it is to put on you. So she's laid on bed and I said to him, I says, don't be looking for a bloody heart because you won't find one. Well, I've never seen anybody laugh as much in my life. He laughed his head off. And he says, he could tell you're a northerner with dry sense of humour. I says, I'm not joking. She ain't got an heart. Don't you be playing without Paul?
I'm not. Do you know somebody like my mother then? I was looking on. I was just clicking on Google to see if there's an issue.
Oh well, it seems to be hanging on at the moment.
Well, mine's running fine now, but yeah. I was just seeing that Tom had put in. It was saying it's still buffering. So
yeah, I don't know what issue. I mean, initially when it buffers straight away, you think it's your internet, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
But the first thing I did when I saw it, I looked down to see my signal and I checked it because you get a little icon in the bottom corner. I've got to put it on in PC. It says it'll tell you the strength of it. And it's all good and well. And I can download stuff and upload stuff at speed.
Well, I've checked the upload and everything, and it's all okay. Yeah. So we're uploading. So it's not our end that's causing the buffering. It's uploading. So it must be their end on the output.
We're getting a storm letter if they carry on all that bloody. It's been a good 5 minutes since it buffered for us. Yeah, it has here.
Yeah.
So maybe we're back up and running, but
it'll get there.
Anyway, so not happened with sport. It's sport, haven't I? Football.
No, maybe. Football's only just started.
Yeah, no, that's on, but going on, Clary sat here wearing.
Leeds United play at 8 o'clock.
What's an EGR? ECG?
It's for your heart, electronic.
Oh, bloody hell,
thing. It's a heart monitor.
Well, Noxie says we are all knackered. All got stuff going on. Clary sat here wearing an ECG monitor attached to her for 24 hours.
Well, yeah, that's what it is.
You're lucky, Noxie, because your missus has got an heart.
That might be the problem.
I know I'm only down. Look, my screen's frozen. Is it frozen on there?
It's frozen on mine.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's frozen. I don't know why. But I'm still here.
It must be you, do you think?
Blame the weather, me. Yeah, it could be out, couldn't it? I mean, I don't know. But anyway, we don't want to spend an hour talking about bloody silly YouTube, do we?
Oh, shit, I nearly poked my bloody eye out.
But that's all right. That's because I can do what I want now.
Yeah, but don't be getting any bean cans out as shit like that, just in case.
Look, hey, don't you be bringing that up. Now then, if I turn my camera off and turn it back on, just
give it a go, mate. Unplug it and plug it. Is it a USB?
No, I don't mean that. I mean on.
No, I mean, is it a USB you've got?
Yeah, I'm disabled now. Look, yes, it is. But if I put it back,
it's not coming. If it's a USB, just unplug the USB.
Well, I don't really want to do that because
it ain't going to hurt it because it'll pick it straight back up again.
Well, I don't know which one it is.
All right, it's the one that goes into your computer, mate.
Yeah, I know, but I've got loads of stuff on mine.
So is your camera?
Hey, what I could do, I've got 2 cameras, so I could change it.
Change camera.
You keep them talking.
Yeah, well, I always do. It's always me who does the bloody talking. You just know it's still frozen. Is that? Oh, there you go.
I know. Give me a chance.
All right. Okay.
Right, now, if I go back to other, do you think it'll come on?
I don't know. I think it's the camera. Just unplug it. Yeah, it's on.
There. I've got it back. Change cameras.
Yeah. So there we go. Technical. You see, we're getting bloody technical. Wow.
Anyway, let's listen. We're not here to talk about bloody YouTube and technical stuff, are we?
We're not.
Just because you were a bloody up there with
idiots,
cranking. You were up there cranking computers when they first started, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was one of them little men inside going like that. Keep it going.
Oh, Clary, don't you be using rude words. I think I'll hear you.
Well, we'll have no swearing in this channel. I'm not having it.
Then I was, look, wife says I can be boss today. She'd give me a big cup.
Yeah. Only for an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm always the boss. because she says so. So, what? We're still on countdown. What is it now? 3 week for our Levi?
Yeah.
3 week, Kels.
3 weekish. It's a few. I think it's a few more days than 21. But
being a red-blooded man, he won't be able to hold himself
we
back.
don't want to be going there.
When he sees Kelsey, well, he'll be like a bloody
25. Kelsey says. I wish I was 25.
You know something? I've never wanted to go back. You know something, Paul? Wisdom is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but
when you're young,
youth is even better.
When you're young, you don't take much notice of wisdom. It's like, oh, silly old bugger, what they on about? But when you get to our age and that, you start thinking, you can guide people, can't you? And you can, from your mistakes and what you've seen in life, you can actually guide people.
Yeah,
and it is a thing. His wisdom, it is a thing.
Yeah, he wasn't bad, was he? I used to like him.
Oh,
Norman Wisdom.
Aye.
Yeah, I used to like him.
Wasn't
he? He was cracking. I loved him.
Mr. Grimsdale.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Grimsdale. We're like a pair of parrots. What we're doing.
And all his movies he were in, because he did a good few black and white movies.
Did, yeah.
He was always called Norman.
He was, yeah. Yeah.
But
I'm getting flashbacks now of all these old films. I'm leaning on a lamppost man.
Oh, you mean George Formby?
George Formby, yeah. What was it? Old Mother Riley?
I don't know. Yeah, he did all these comical songs, didn't he?
No, it's not a song. It was an actress or an actor.
Mother Riley. No,
yeah.
she was a character one.
Yeah.
I thought she was a real person.
No, she was. That's what I was saying.
Didn't she live? Is it her who lived in a shoe?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think there's a thing out there about a woman who lives in a shoe and didn't know what to do.
Yes.
But yeah, it's Clary, when he falls down the stairs and he saves his cuppa, well, that was a forerunner to Del Boy falling between the bar and getting back up and still having his pint in his hand.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
He was just rerunning a Norman thing.
They do that a lot. That happens a lot in history, with comedians especially.
Yeah.
There's a skit, if you like, that's been done loads of times, and it's about two blokes pasting wallpaper on a table.
Yeah, I think
they go from
I tell you,
to the other.
Yeah.
And they might have, I've seen Cannonball do it. I've seen Bruce Forsyth and somebody else doing it. They all do that skit. It still goes today.
Yeah.
Because it was funny. I'll tell you what was his name?
It's a bit like the plank.
That's it.
The plank where
I'm trying to think of his name.
Bernard Bresslaw was in it, wasn't he?
Tommy Cooper.
Was it Tommy Cooper? I thought it was Bernard Bresslaw.
No, it was Tommy Cooper.
No, anyway, they were walking down the street there with that big thing, plank.
What would they called him? Who wrote it? Because I
don't know.
He was very famous, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He did that series with Hattie Jakes.
He did, yeah.
I can't remember his name, but he used to write. Comedy strips, didn't he?
It'll come to me in a minute. Hattie Jakes and oh, good heavens.
That's going
For
back.
some unknown reason, Peter Cook's in my head, and it's not Peter Cook.
I never liked that sense of humour.
No, I did. I did like that. It's a bit like not Norman Wisdom, a bit like Betty Man. Betty. Michael Crawford. He was a slapstick person, wasn't he? Do you know he did all these silly things? Well, I was belly laughs with him. He was bloody great.
He was huge at the time with that Michael Crawford.
He was, yeah.
What character called? I forget what character was called.
Don't know.
He was married to Betty, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. I can see him now with shouting
Frank
Betty.
Spencer.
That's it, Frank Spencer.
Spencer. I mean, they still show that scene now where he's holding on to back at bus.
Yeah.
And roller skates.
But again, that scene where he holds onto the bus, I've seen that scene in another film.
Yeah, the copy them. In fact, a lot of these will probably go back to early silent movies. You know, some.
Yeah, well, go back to the little short guy who walked like a silly bugger.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah, Chaplin.
Charlie, he could pass a pig in a passage, him, couldn't he?
Eric Sykes was the man.
Eric Sykes, you've been Googling you.
I have, I've just done it now.
He was very good. He was very good.
Yeah, he was. I liked Eric Sykes. He had a good sense of humour as well.
He did all the writing for some of the,
he did.
scenes. He did a lot of stuff like that.
But he did a lot of writing for other comedians as well.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, he was a big writer for the other comedians.
Sykes. What would it? Eric Sykes.
Eric Sykes, yeah.
Aye, and he put a big name in his time. A lot of people won't know these. I'm surprised Kelsey knows who they are.
Well, they're not that. Well, you know, in this day and age, people will be seeing all these older buggers because they'll be on some channel somewhere.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, it's like 30 years since they were on telly, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah, Hetty. Well, that's who we were on about, Tom. Hetty.
Hattie Jakes.
Yeah. Hattie Jakes.
I thought it was Hattie Jakes. Hetty Jakes.
It was Hetty.
All right. She was
Hetty,
a big lass, wasn't she?
No, it was Hattie.
She was there with Carry On movies, wasn't she?
She was a big girl, yeah.
Carry On movies.
She was a big girl.
They won't do them again, would they? They are PC.
No, it's not PC, yeah. No, it's definitely Hattie Jakes.
I thought it was Hattie.
It is, definitely. I've just had a look.
I mean, them Carry On films, they were funny. They were cheap to make, but the humour, it was working class humour, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It was working class humour. Everybody used to watch them. But like I say, they wouldn't get away with it today, which is...
No, you wouldn't be allowed to say the stuff that they said in them type of things. And, you know, Sid James groping every single woman in front of him.
Oh, you what? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what it was. It was Seaside humour. It was Seaside Postcard.
It was, yeah. It was.
You know, that...
But you can't... I mean, you know, you can't go to the seaside now and get seaside humour postcards.
Yeah, them cheeky ones.
It's the cheeky ones, you know, where you know, a stocky woman sat across a donkey.
Yeah,
I'm not going to come out with a line, but
yeah.
you won't be able to get those type of postcards anymore. It's pretty ridiculous. So
it is, isn't it? Really, because the problem with today's world, Paul, is everybody's too sensitive.
Yeah.
Far too sensitive. I mean, I know.
They're all bloody snowflakes, mate.
I know mental health's a big thing today, but we didn't grow up with mental health. No. You were either right or you want.
Yeah. Love thy neighbour. There you go. Tom said it. Love thy neighbour. There's no chance of you seeing Love Thy Neighbour on TV now, even on rerun things. No, they won't show that.
Rising Damp got taken off because for that reason.
But do you know, I was going to say something before I read that thing from Tom. It'll come back to me in a minute.
Love thy neighbour.
Oh, don't start fucking singing.
You're talking about these programs were absolutely huge, weren't they?
Yeah.
Everybody watched them.
Yeah.
Everybody watched them.
Yeah, they were.
But I was a big fan of growing up. A big fan of Tommy Cooper's.
Oh, Tommy Cooper.
He was funny. His jokes were absolutely useless, but he was good at it.
But I mean, you know, it started to buffer again. He was one who did something that was really difficult because he knew he knew all the tricks, but he had to do it so that
it went wrong.
It didn't work.
Yeah, but they said, you know, he gave this persona of being unorganized.
Yeah.
But he said when he went out with that table, he knew exactly where everything was.
Yeah.
And he was precise with it. But he was funny. He was funny. He once said, I went to the doctors. And I said, when I do that, it hurts. He said, well, don't do it.
Don't do it.
But it wasn't the joke, it was his face, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Frankie Howard up Pompey.
Yeah, that's another one. I don't think you'd see up Pompeii
No. He went
either,
into
because that was a little bit
risky, wasn't it?
risky, wasn't it?
He went into that, yeah. Les Dawson. I was always a fan of Les Dawson.
I like Les Dawson. Yeah.
He was a very good with words, you know. He was a wordsmith.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely a wordsmith.
And he did something that they say is very difficult to do, and that's play the piano badly.
Wrong. Yeah.
All the right notes in the wrong order.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Morecambe. Eric Morecambe.
Eric Morecambe, when it was that famous composer were on with him.
I was going to say Howard Hughes, but it wasn't Howard Hughes.
No.
Andre Previn.
That's right.
Because he used to call him Preview.
I could play the piano. It's all the right notes in the wrong order.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he were close to up from us. Were Ernie Wise? He's from Leeds.
Yeah.
Young little Ernie. But
little Ern. How much does a little earn? About 10 bob a week.
You can't make them jokes, can you?
No. Oh, Freddie Starr, yeah.
Oh, God. Freddie Starr, wasn't he? Did you like his humour?
I did, yeah. I did.
It was cheeky humour, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I tell you who was, and his name's gone out. It's just blew out my bloody head. Same era, but he got took off TV because he was on about the German.
Oh, Stan Boardman.
Yeah.
The Fokker fight.
The Fokkers, yeah. There was a Fokker above me and a Fokker behind me and a Fokker at the front of me.
Well,
and he said,
go on.
He said, don't you mean Stokers? And I can't remember the gag now, but he said, you call them what you want and I call them what I want.
Well, it was actually a plane with a Fokker 40.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
It was a German plane.
Yeah.
And God knows what that means in German.
But it was, it was, you know, it was the inflection in the voice, wasn't it, that
yes,
proved his downfall. And he never got on TV again. Well, same as, what's his name? Nick.
Jim Davidson.
Jim Davidson.
Yeah,
said something wrong and boom. Oh.
Well, remember he used to have that character, Chalky. Chalky White.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I do, yeah.
I remember Stan Boardman being off telly because he was on Des O'Connor show that he did that.
Yeah, he was. I watched it. And, I was watching it.
He didn't go on again after that.
No. Well, you know, it's. I don't know.
Manning was another one that we wouldn't have on telly.
Well, you know, he was a little bit risky, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a bit racist, wasn't it, what he was saying?
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was. I still thought him funny, but he was really, really.
He was, but a bit.
He was close to the knuckle.
But I once went to see him at a place close to us, a nightclub, when I was younger. And in '80s, we all had these.
What Batley then was it?
No, it was in Bradford.
Right. Okay.
But in '80s, we all had Magnum tashes.
Yeah.
And I had one, and I could grow good than me. And he was on, and I did something you never do with a comedian's on, and that's go to the toilet.
Yeah.
And when I come back, he looked at me and says, "Are you growing that tash to look like your mother?" And I shouted something out, and I shouldn't have done. I can't remember what I shouted at. And he turned around and went, "What have I told you about drinking on an empty head?" He was fast. But he had one of them memories, a bit like Bob Monkhouse. They could recite stuff really well, couldn't they?
Yeah, well, I mean, he was a master, wasn't he, Bob?
Oh,
he was a master at his game.
He had about 5 or 6 books with all his books in, didn't he?
Yeah, I can remember one getting nicked or 2 getting nicked.
Yeah, and he got them nicked and he wanted them back.
Yeah.
But he who is it does that? Mick Miller. Remember Mick Miller with bald head?
Yeah.
He does that. He says he has books full of gags.
Yeah.
But then we're old school comics, weren't there?
Yeah.
You know,
and then you got the alternative people coming in, and they thought that they were the bee's knees, and all these old comedians were shit. And And now when you listen to these alternative comedians who came in, way back or whenever, they all say, "Oh yeah, Bob Monkhouse and blah, our heroes and all." They didn't treat them like heroes; treat them like bloody lepers.
Of course they did. But I mean,
there you go.
Them stand-up comedians had a proper talent, you see, and they went through,
Jeff. I remember that one as well, Jeff.
Oliver Reed.
Oliver Reed, yeah, pissed out of his head. Absolutely pissed out of his head.
Yeah. it was sad that because eventually they started bringing him on, knowing that it was going to be. Or
yeah.
I tell you what, as an actor, he was exceptional, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
But beer got him. Like Dennis, remember Les Dennis?
Oh, lots of them have gone by the wayside, haven't they? Because of snowflakes.
Well, Jim Davison will never get on telly now because of his politics. He speaks his mind.
Well, I don't know. I just noticed somebody had put something up about Jim Davidson's got his own channel on YouTube.
Yeah, I think they'll allow him on there, but
well, who's going to stop him, really?
Well, these were people who were main, on telly at 7 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah.
You get any bigger than that, could you?
No, you couldn't. Saturday nights.
And Larry Grayson, bloody hell!
Larry, shut that door.
What did he? His character used to have characters. He called them, didn't he?
Yeah.
Shut that door.
Yeah, no, shut that door. And then there was Fag Ashley.
And he had. Oh, can't remember him, but he was comical, yeah. And he first one to do Generation Game on.
Yeah, I used to love it when he used to walk round and get his hand and run it along some and say, "Have you seen the bucket here?" Yeah, Barrymore's on TikTok now.
He's on YouTube as well.
Is he? Best place for him.
Yeah, that were very suspect, wasn't it?
I think so. But
and he was mainstream TV, wasn't he?
Yeah, who am I? I'd never get on TV, would I? Because
they'd be on eggshells, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would. Yeah, but no, fucking hell, we're not having him on here.
We got Paul here from Bridgington. We're going to have a chat with him. You're bloody well not, I'd say. We can't let him on.
Plug.
What are you going to talk about? Donald Trump? Oh.
No. We're not going down Donald Trump way.
Well, he won't mention his name because he don't call him Donald Trump.
No.
That ginger.
Fat orange twat.
Orange, is it?
Yeah, it's because he's painted orange, isn't he?
Yeah, it's I'm trying to think what it is, Tom. He has an internet channel. There's Jim Davison. Yeah, he sends it.
Yeah, I don't, like I say, I don't go looking for them. If they come on TV, yeah, it's great. And I do look through all these channels, and sometimes I'll see a program and say, "Oh, I used to watch that."
But there's very few comedians from the 70s and 80s that you could actually put on TV. The old shows. There's very few that you can that accept.
Slack Alice.
Everard.
Yeah, well,
Slack
yeah.
Alice. Right.
Yeah, there you go. Now thinking about it, I was just thinking Fag Ash Lil was more what's his name? Who died not long ago.
Well, it was real, was it? Wasn't it? It was very crazy.
No, I don't think it was. I think it was that other one who used to be into dogs and,
Into dogs?
Yeah, he didn't start. Well, I'm not saying he was hanging out with dogs. He did a dog program and all that crap later on.
I know what you mean. Lily Savage, you guy.
Lily Savage, yeah. She used to have the Fag Ash Lil.
Did she?
Yeah.
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 Paul O'Grady.
That's, him.
I tell you what I thought was funny, years ago, and there's a lot of people who don't know him. I've forgotten the name now. Bernie
Clifton.
No.
Okay.
They were brothers.
Oh, Bernie and Bernie, not Rogers. Bernie. Oh, shit.
Bernie and Mike Winters.
That's it.
Bernie and Mike Winters.
Yeah. Well, they were on. They were like the alternatives to the ones we were on about before. You said Kemp from Leeds.
Oh yes, Morecambe and Wise. Yeah,
Morecambe and Wise.
Well,
they were a similar type of an act. They weren't as good, but they were similar type.
But Bernie, the one with goofy teeth, he used to have a dog called Schnorbits or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
A big
yeah, he did.
What they call them dogs? Beer barrel around the neck.
Yeah, yeah.
I forget what the kind of dogs they are. They're like
German, not a German Shepherd.
No, that
bloody big dog, yeah.
Yeah.
Up in the hills in Switzerland.
Somebody at Chester will tell us. Well,
yeah, they will. Kelsey will know.
Whiskey barrel round the neck.
Yeah.
Big things. St. Bernard, hi, that's it.
That's it, St. Bernard's, yeah.
Kelsey's on the ball tonight.
That's how, when you look at it, St. Bernard, that's why his dog was called that then, wasn't it?
No, it was called Schnorbits.
No, I mean, because it was a St. Bernard and he was Bernard. Oh, I'm on a different wavelength here.
Yeah.
I'm running down the wrong. I'm running down the wrong corridor at the moment. I'm sat thinking to myself about when Tommy Cooper slid down the curtain at the London Palladium.
Oh, that was sad, wasn't it?
And I sat watching it, and he slid, and everybody was laughing.
Yeah, I thought.
And he was kicking the bucket.
You see, he was one of those fellas. You see, he didn't have to walk to be funny, did he? He just had to walk on. Even
he didn't have to do anything. But
they said he was tight, really tight. He once there's a story that he once went round everybody at the end of a show who worked for him, and they were in bar afterwards, and everybody who worked for the show and he went round and gave them all an envelope and said, "I don't have a drink on me." And when they opened it, it was a tea bag. They said he was that tight.
Well, that's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's fun. Tom, I do apologise, but I presume your buffin's just finished.
Yeah. Mine's still buffering at the moment. But yeah. But Mike and Bernie Winters, it was the other way around, yeah. Saw them at Skeggy Pier, 1978.
Yeah, those were the days.
Are gone, dead and gone now. With these double acts, there were always a serious one, weren't there, that could sing. And they were a bit suave, and then there were always daft one.
Yeah,
always like that.
Well, because one
straight
was
man, I know.
One was a straight man, and one was the one who took all the shit.
When you think, they've not changed that over years, have they? Morecambe Wise, Cannon and Ball, Little and Large. They all had the same routine, really, didn't they?
Yeah, well, a bit like, it's just...
Mine's buffering.
Yeah, mine. It's just, it's not now. Yes, it is. It's just started. So I forgot. I've gone now. Off the clock now. So a bit like them who used to do not the 9 o'clock news, wasn't it? Mel Smith and Griff
Jones.
And they used to sit there up facing
opposite each other, telling stories.
Yeah.
Well, they were really what they called. They would start not the 9 o'clock news. And what the starts Tom? Yeah, he's just come back on. He's still on about dogs. Look.
Dulux dog, yeah.
But yeah, they would start at what they called 80s alternative comedy when all them came in, weren't they?
Yeah.
And I've always chuckled me at simple jokes,
Yeah.
Straightforward jokes. More than somebody pulling a face.
Yeah, I can honestly say that lots of these alternative comedians didn't float my boat.
No.
I wouldn't watch them when they came on TV. I'd just turn it off. They're talking shite because they're not funny at all. No. And it was all, theirs was all toilet humour.
Yeah.
Whereas the older ones, it wasn't toilet humour. It was humour, but it wasn't toilet humour.
No.
Whereas the alternatives one was they were trying to see who could be the most I can't think of the word, on the edge.
Yeah.
Who could get furthest on the edge before they got banned.
Get away with most.
Yeah. And
that program in 70s, 80s as well, I think. Comedians. That's where they were all on, weren't they?
Yeah, comedians.
They'd do little 2-minute sets, go from one to another.
Then what I was just going to say is just basically disappeared from my head. So there you go.
Do you remember Russ Abbott?
Yeah, I do.
Were you a fan of his? Did you like his?
Not a great fan. I could watch him, but it wasn't my wasn't
really your cup of tea.
No, not really.
Well,
it's a bit like him who used to the names have gone straight out of my head. A bit like him who used to stand at the end of a window and go like that.
Oh, Harry Worth.
Harry Worth. Yeah, my name's Harry Worth.
You've got a look of Harry Worth, if you had a trilby.
Yeah, I've got a trilby. But I'm not going to walk downtown and stand at the edge of a window and start going like that.
Yeah, I didn't. He was more, what they call him, who killed himself young. Back in 60s. Bloody hell.
Ooh, I
can't remember. He used to do a show with Sid James.
Yeah?
What they call him? Bloody hell.
Wow,
big name. I can't remember his name.
I don't know. He killed himself.
Yeah, he died.
Was he young?
I'm trying to think of his name. He died youngish, yeah.
Right, I don't know that one. I can honestly say.
See if I can find out. What was his name? Bloody hell.
I don't know.
Tony Hancock.
Oh, right. Did Tony Hancock kill himself?
Yeah, he died young, did Tony Hancock.
Yeah. I knew he died young. I didn't know he'd killed himself, though. Well, I probably do, but I never forgotten it. But Hancock's Half Hour. Used to love it.
Well, Sid James used to be on it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah, Hancock's Half Hour. I used to love that programme.
Yeah. He died he was 44.
Oh, right, okay.
When he died, his death. See what happened to his death. He was a big name, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
But he did.
But I think you
did
find
radio.
Yeah, I think you find a lot of these comedian people, seem to have this dark.
Oh yes,
thing.
yes.
They all seem to go onto that dark side. If that's the right word. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, he says here, Hancock died by suicide, by overdose. Age 44, he was found dead in Bellevue Hotel flat with an empty vodka bottle and stacking of amobarbitual tablets. So
yeah.
Well, I tell you what, a bit like that, because he used to stay around by us when he did shows. That was Freddie Starr.
Yeah, he was. I know.
Well,
Freddie.
I know the maitre d' of the hotel that he stayed at. Now I know the guy because when he finished work, the guy used to come for a pint in my local pub, and he used to talk to him. And he said when Freddie Starr was the quietest man you'd ever meet.
Yeah.
He says he used to turn up, and there was just him and his manager. He'd never go anywhere, spend his time in his room, very polite, and just you couldn't have a conversation with him. He said that's how he was. That was his personal side. But when you saw him on stage, he was such a madcap guy, wasn't he?
Well, just like Kelsey says there, look, a lot of comedians are tortured souls. Look at Robin Williams. Well, yeah you hit the nail on the head there with him, because Lots of them were like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. You know, lots of people with, I don't know what the word is.
Yeah, it's depression, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, because what's his name during the war used to suffer from it. Bad. It'll come into me in a minute. He used to call it his black dog. Churchill.
Churchill.
Yeah. Yeah, he used to suffer from, in a really bad way, from depression.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know whether it's the pressure that's put on him that, you know, pushes them in that direction. I don't know, really. You know, I haven't had a load of pressure on me, but I certainly don't get really depressed.
No.
I might look it sometimes.
Kelsey's on about Les Dennis. Well, remember Les Dennis? Can you remember his partner? Dustin G.
Yeah, Dustin G, yeah.
He used to do a Robert Mitchum impersonation.
Yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah. Well, I remember the name, but I don't remember the. You know, if you said, "Oh, he was in this sketch and that sketch," it wouldn't mean a thing to me. Les Dennis, I remember, but not Dustin.
Yeah, he started out on his own and he did impersonations, and then he did a duet with. He used to do a duet thing with partnership with Les Dennis. But I think he had a heart attack. I don't think he meant to die. He was 43 when he died. Let's see what he died of.
Lack of breath.
Cardio, he had heart attack.
Heart attack, yeah.
He had dilated cardiomyopathy. I'd never make a doctor be, would I?
No, but there again, you see, it might not be that. It might be some quack putting it down to make it look good. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
It's like sticking a gun in your mouth and blowing your head off. Do you know what I mean? They don't say, "Oh, well, he stuck a gun in his gob and blew his head off." They come up with some other excuse.
Now, Kelsey put there, look, plus, in those days, men didn't talk about depression like that they do now, which we didn't. I don't know about you, Paul, when I was a kid, any kid who couldn't write properly, they were classed as a bit slow. They didn't see dyslexia, did they?
No.
And
they did no such word.
They didn't see depression. You were like, clip out, look, get on with it.
Yeah.
And that's all there was.
Yeah.
So now it's gone the total 360. It's gone total other way because
it has,
the slightest thing, and they can call it mental illness. And I think it's gone too far, me, with that. But that's how I feel.
And that's the thing, isn't it? Is we go from one extreme to another. Unfortunately for us, as a nation. But like Tom says, the comedy was their escape from their suffering, which it was, because lots of them, you know, if you listen to or read their life stories, not their life stories that other people have written about them, but what they've actually produced, and you can see that it was the getting on stage, or, you know, being a different personality.
Yeah. Yes, it was an alter ego.
Yeah. Well, you know, I watched a thing last night about oh God, name's gone now. A woman who died young, not long ago.
Amy Winehouse?
No. A comedian. Comedian, yeah. A comedian.
I don't know.
Oh, you will if I said her name.
Died young. Oh, you want her who did the royal family? No.
She used to have she once did a song where she sat at a piano going, "Let's do it, let's do it."
You know, I know what you mean. Kelsey, tell us who it is.
She was on a program either last night or Saturday night that I watched.
She used to do a double act with Julie Walters.
Yeah. She I'm not going to say anything, Tom. Sorry. I just read the remark, but I'm not going to say it. Yeah. Now, there's been a thing on
Victoria Wood.
That's it, Victoria Wood. Well, there was a program on, I think it was Saturday night, and it was about 1 a.m. and there were 3 1-hour programs. And I watched the first one, and it was her saying about, this is my favorite thing, and this is this, and how, and then of course other people who knew her came on and said, well, she was totally different than what she was when she was on stage.
Right.
When she was off stage, she was a totally different person.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was it. She had a different persona.
Yeah. So it sounds like it's an alter ego.
Yeah, an alter ego. Like, yeah. Jekyll and Hyde. I
can't cope with my world, so I go into this world.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Robin Williams said that, didn't he? He said it was his. He said he was a Jekyll and Hyde character.
Right.
He was
a madcap guy, wasn't he? I mean,
yeah,
his mind would.
Nanu.
Yeah. His mind would go in at 100 mile an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mork and Mindy, aye.
Mork and Mindy. I used to love Mork and Mindy.
Aye.
Oh God.
That's where they first found him, wasn't it? And he went from there.
Yeah. Okay.
Even all his life, he couldn't do anything slow. He couldn't think about anything. He just come out, didn't it? He were 100 mile an hour.
He was. And he used to get into trouble because he'd make lines up. They'd give him the script or whatever, and he'd just fucking throw it away and do what he thought was funny.
Yeah. I think Kelsey sums it up there. It's a Joker's mask thing, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And there's that famous 2 masks, isn't there, with a crying face and an happy face.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what it is, isn't it?
But we are, it's not only comedians. Lots of us have 2 faces. Lots of us. And yeah, Happy Days. I didn't watch Happy Days much. But yeah, it's just a way of coping with life, isn't it? If you got a shit life and you can get away for an hour, well, you take your chance, don't you? You go.
Yeah. It's a way of switching off.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people.
You can't knock anybody for it.
No. But it's sad that we see the funny side and we don't see the sad side.
Yeah.
But we're getting a bit morbid now, Paul.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting morbid. You might be, I'm not. But
what have you got on this week?
Not a great deal, quite honestly.
No hospital appointments, no doctor.
Not this week, no. I haven't got an hospital appointment until either first week or second week in September when they're sticking the camera up that punny place again.
So your MOT's valid till September?
Yeah, well, I've had my letter to say that everything was okay. They just want to have a double check.
Yeah.
To make sure nothing else they've left out behind, if you know what I mean. I don't really know.
You're getting all wrong words out today.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Things have left behind.
But yeah, I haven't got anything planned, but saying that, Friday we've got Women's World Cup rugby.
All right.
And every match is on the BBC.
They're coming through with women's sport now, aren't they?
Yeah, well, so that's on Friday. So all their matches are on Women's World Cup. And then you've got, like I say, in 4 minutes' time, Leeds United will be kicking off their first game in the Premiership this year.
Oh, they're playing.
I've got me Everton. I've got me telly already lined into Leeds United channel.
Are you going to watch that, are you?
Well, as soon as we come up, it'll come on.
So it's footy now, then, eh?
It will be, yeah.
When season end?
Oh, does it ever end? It'll be made.
No, yeah. You say this is maybe an old school again, where you used to have, FA used to have football league, and that was it. Before Premiership and all that, I'm thinking, I know where there's you used to start and stop. Now you've got that many different bloody trophies and championships and all sorts, haven't you?
Oh, look at Tom living like a king.
Smoked salmon sarnie. Bloody hell, I wish I could afford one of those. I'm on pot noodles.
Yeah. Oh, hot dog.
Enjoy that, Tom. Enjoy that, Tom. What have I had for tea today? I can't think what I've had. Have you had anything nice?
Not me. Not yet.
Mm.
No, it's a bit early for me because like I've said before, if I eat before coming live, I fall asleep.
Oh, I'm like that
And
now.
and of that because I've missed one night where I just fell asleep.
Yeah, I'm like that now. I have something to eat, and I'll say for at least half an hour after, I could just fall asleep.
Well, that was it. I was talking. Kelsey had put that thing in about baking at the weekend. Well, I made some egg custards. So I made all the pastry, rolled it all out, got it all done, got them all thing, whacked them in the oven, come and sat down and fell asleep.
Oh.
And when I woke up, I thought, what's that fucking smell?
And are they ruined?
Well, they weren't so bad that I couldn't eat them.
Oh, right.
They were ruined, but I still ate them.
Call them well done.
Yeah, they were. Because, like I said, I was always told that when it's brown, it's cooked, and when it's black, it's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. But,
and they were definitely.
Well, if it's still well done, you can always put a bit of gravy on it.
Yeah, or a bit of jam. But
yeah, tell you a story about learning about a potato pie. My grandma told me. Well, I grew up thinking a potato pie was just potatoes and crust. I didn't think they were out in it. That's what I thought a potato pie was. But what I was told eventually, it was meat and potato pie. You just called it a potato pie.
Yeah.
But my grandma used to make potato pies because she had 7 kids. My granddad was never home. He was in the army.
Mm-hmm.
So what she used to do, my mum told me, she used to make a pie just with boiled potatoes in.
Yeah.
But she'd make a crust that were like bloody shortbread on top.
Yeah.
And then she'd cut it all up. And she says she used to put a cup in the middle so it didn't collapse.
Yeah, so it didn't sink.
And then when it were done, she'd share it all out and put some gravy on. And that was the tea.
Mm-hmm.
So she says, my grandma used to make potato pies, proper potato pies. That's all. Because they couldn't afford meat.
No.
But I grew up thinking, potato pie is that. So when somebody says, I'm eating potato pie, I said, I ain't a potato pie.
Yeah. But
that's back in the day when there were no money.
It's these things, it's a bit like a fish cake, isn't it?
Mm.
When I was young and went to the fish shop for fish cake and chips and scraps, your fish cake was 2 slices of potato with some fish in between, battered and fried. You go for a fucking fish cake now and it's just mashed potato.
Mush.
Yeah, it's shite. Well, there you go. Anyway,
we were like you, Paul, with fish cakes. It wasn't the best fish, was it? We used scrag ends at fish.
But but
you get a slice of tatty either side, fried.
Yeah, my mum used to make a massive meat and tatty pie. But that was when it was it was still, when I was that young, it was still rationing. We hadn't got out of rationing. We were still on rations.
Well, that's what my grandma were doing that for.
Yeah, because you didn't get a lot. I know we got a bit more when I was young.
I'll just say hello to Paul because Paul's come late.
Evening, Paul. So we didn't get a great deal, but we got more than they did during the war, if you know what I mean, on rations.
Oh, yeah. It was just getting it sent back on
but we were still rationed. So, of course, my mum couldn't go out and get, some braising steak and all that kind of shit because there was nothing to get.
No.
And, it's a bit like, quite honest, it's a bit like at school, potato season, when they go potato picking.
Yeah.
Digging potatoes out of the ground. Well, we used to have 3 weeks off at school to go potato picking.
Right.
And you didn't get paid. You got paid in potatoes.
Potatoes, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I used to live when I was a kid. We lived next door to a farm, and he was a potato farmer, and his shed were right next to our house, and it come with tractor with these bloody taters. There'd be bloody thousands of them.
Mm.
They've just piled up, and he used to give me a job at tater shoveler.
Yeah.
So when they turned up, I had to shovel them into pile, and he said, he said, tell your mum she can have what she wants. Just go out and get them when she wants them.
Yeah, yeah.
What's that?
Well,
my nanny used to make meat and potato. Is that what she spoke? Meat and
yeah, meat and tatty pie.
Yeah.
With potted meat. Yeah. Potted meat. There you go.
Yeah, yeah. You say like yourself, Paul. You'll be quite adapt to being able to make stuff out of note, because you've grown up with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If a lot of people today, you'll put a tatty on them, a carrot and a few peas and a tiny little bit of meat. They'll be like, "What am I supposed to do with that?"
Yeah, yeah.
But you grew up like I did, learning to, what can I do with it? First thing you'll say is, "What can I do with it?"
Yeah.
You know, there's no expectation.
Anyway, folks, it's come to 8 o'clock. It's that.
He won't shut to me, folks. He won't shut to me.
It's that hour. So I've enjoyed my hour.
Yes.
And I do apologise if half of you haven't seen everything because of this buffering situation with the dickheads up at YouTube who earn so much money that they can't be asked. So,
yes.
So Tom says it's all gone and then it didn't touch the sides. Well,
he didn't offer us any, did he?
No, should have had a bigger one, mate. Yeah. So anyway, folks, thanks for coming. I enjoyed my hour. I enjoy having a good chat with Bobby. And just remember, down below, down there, click the like, one of those or one of those. Doesn't make any difference to us, but it all helps, allegedly. And I'll let Bobby say his piece.
Yes, thank you, everybody, for coming along yet again. It's like a little family on a Monday. I do enjoy getting together with Paul, and we put the world to rights, and we talk about old days and all sorts. Any subject you want us to cover, just let us know. Just put a comment in below, and we'll cover most subjects.
We'll cover it, and if we can't cover it, we'll make it up.
But don't mention orange-looking people.
No,
don't have that.
Don't mention orange twats across the pond. Whatever you do.
What I'll do is I'll pass you back to Paul, and I'll say good night, folks.
Yeah, good night, Bobby, and live long and prosper. TTFN. We'll see you on the other side, and remember, I'm back maybe Friday night with some music of Chegs. I'll be on again on Sunday and back with Bobby next Monday. Take care. Thank you.